no difference between you who don't have money? Well, there is a difference, but listen to me. Okay, there is like, but there's no difference in the sense that like this person is more special because they make more money than you. You might be a broke person or a person who does not make a lot of money or a person who lives paycheck to paycheck. So automatically, if you come to me, let's say you come work with me and you tell me I want to change my relationship to money, right? And changing your relationship to money in a positive way is allowing you to actually build your capacity, your nervous system capacity to hold more money so that you're not living paycheck to paycheck, so that you're not broke, right? So that when you are circulating money, spending money, you're not doing it from a place of lack and reinforcing this identity that it's not going to come back to you. Literally, I know that I can help you change your relationship to money, but it's all about, are you willing to consistently do the work? Because when you are doing nerve system work, when you are doing identity shifting, when you are doing energy work, it takes a lot of tenacity and attention to yourself, right? How you're showing up so that you know what you need to correct in the first place. And that comes with building a level of awareness that I teach people how to build. But I literally can help anyone shift their relationship to money because it's really not hard. Like when you understand energy, y'all, I have not worked in years, okay? When you are living at your true self, which is this manifestation of God, this miraculous source who literally is inherently whole, complete, lacks nothing, is abundant, is supported, is stable, right? Like when you're living as that, everything flows. Like life becomes very effortless. It becomes full of ease. And the issue and why it's so hard for people to kind of shift into this new way of being is because obviously you've been taught, your nervous system has been taught the opposite way to be. So you get your safety from external structures, right? From money in the bank, from having a consistent income or a job to show up to, right? Because that means that I'm safe and I can pay my bills. Even though with the dissolution of these external structures, as you can see, even with TSA, that shit is not guaranteed, okay? And shit is going to continue to hit the fan. That's why you have to know how to operate in this new earth frequency, because your sense of stability cannot be rooted in external structures. It just can't. It's not going to work. Why? Because the external structures are falling. You have to know how to anchor in your inherent abundance, in your inherent stability, in your inherent support, in your inherent worthiness. Because the gag is, these are things that you already are, okay? But you identify so heavily with who you think you are, which is your name, which is your life experiences, which is the trauma that happened to you. You identify so heavily with that shit that everything that's for you is being blocked by the energy that you're holding on to, by the beliefs that you have about yourself, by the trauma that you think truly has shapes your identity. It don't shape your identity. It may shape your reality because you're holding on to it, but it doesn't shape your identity because who you are is beyond that. Who you are is the observer of your life experience, okay? Not the one that the life experience is happening to. You're the observer of the person the life experience is happening to. That's who you truly are. And that part of you is whole but complete, it lacks nothing. And so when you know how to identify with that version of you, when you're triggered by life and you can reorient yourself to your true self, you shift your energy, you shift your emotional baseline, you teach your nervous system safety, and now life becomes easeful and effortful, okay? And this is something I help people do. I've done it with myself. I know that it works. I've lived this. Y'all, I've been in so many different situations where logically it didn't make sense how I had support show up, I had money show up, I had everything work out, solutions became available, but I know how energy works. I know how coherence works. And I can teach you the same thing, okay? And if you're interested, if you want to learn more, you can send me a DM. I can send you a link to my website. You can see the services I have available, okay? But if you just want to follow this page and join the Soul Family, you can do that too. Because either way, whether you follow this page or you work with me, you're going to level up if you're willing to commit and do the work. I know that for a fact because the system that I created fucking works.